Finally, I got it right. Last night we went to our Mystery Movie Monday and I actually guessed the movie. I threw out 3 choices of what I thought we were going to end up seeing, and one of them specifically, I really was hoping we had the opportunity to see. The second it came on, I was freaking out because I finally got one right. And I was very excited to watch this movie. Now, the film that we got the opportunity to see almost 2 weeks early is called The Dead of Winter, starring Emma Thompson and Judy Greer. This story is very different from the typical abduction of younger women type movies, the suspenseful feels that you get with this type of film. The reason it was so different was because of the characters at hand. Now, you have this older woman named Barbara who lives out in this very desolate, very cold and wintry environment where there is literally nothing around. And it's just her. She's got no one else. She's this elderly woman, super sweet, very kind, sticks to herself, does her own thing, and she ends up coming across an instance where she basically witnessed an abduction, and she does everything she can to go and rescue this girl, even though she knows nothing about it. The acting alone of Emma Thompson is always out of this world. She has been in the business forever, and it truly shines. She is definitely one of my most favorite actresses of all time. She just does really well. You can't help but crack up when you watch this film because she brings that elderly vibe where she just doesn't quite understand what's going on, but she's very intelligent and she knows right from wrong, and she just doesn't really think. She just acts. Well, she thinks because she's very smart in this film, but it's really good. As for Judy Greer, a completely different side than I've seen her in previously in other films. I've never really seen her in this type of role, but I'm actually very surprised, and it was definitely a job well done. In the beginning of the film, I did feel like it was definitely moving a little bit more slowly, but I also understand because it was setting up the environment, showing where Barbara was from, where she lived, her background. It was really just trying to focus in on her character alone and basically set up the setting. Now, I think they could have done it a little bit faster, but regardless, it just fit really well. The movie wasn't extremely long, so it wasn't that big of a deal to me. I really enjoyed the fact that it had a lot of humorous moments in it, strictly because of her character alone. It was definitely funny because you're having an elderly woman come in and basically save the day, which typically you don't get that in a lot of films. So this is very different. It still had me on the edge of my seat, but not as much as I was really hoping for. It did take a while to truly understand what was going on, why the girl was actually abducted. At least for me, it took a little bit longer to understand. But in general, I still thought the story was really well done. Everything was filmed perfectly. There's always those moments in a movie where you think to yourself like, oh, why did they do that? Or I would have done that differently. But it made sense because the character herself did things for a certain reason and everything just made more sense that way. I've never seen a movie with such a small cast list on it too. I mean, maybe I have and I haven't thought about it, but I think the cast list was probably like 5 people. It was very small. But if anything, it just gives you more time to focus on the task at hand. Dead of Winter is out next weekend. Definitely check it out. This is, like I said, it is a different feel for this type of suspenseful movie. I really enjoyed it. I know the people I went with really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below if you had the opportunity to watch this as your Mystery Movie Monday yesterday, or if you know for sure you will be adding this to your next movie watch. Be sure to hit that follow button for future movie updates, and I'll see you next time.